Well, how do? Happy New Year to all. It's the first quarter of 2025, yay! And yeah, I'm back in Liverpool. So, back at the end of November, we came to Liverpool, did 2 nights, and it was wonderful. Honestly, the best place we went in 2024 for pubs, I think, was Liverpool. So what better way to kick off 2025 than by coming back on my own for a day to try and get round some of the ones we didn't do last time. And basically because there were a couple that we did last time that were so good, but so busy, I don't feel the video really did them justice. So I'm back to do some of them. I've got myself to Liverpool for 11:15 in the morning. Yeah, I know. So I'm in Liverpool, 11:15 in the morning, full day at it. And I'm gonna take you to the 2 that I think the videos need to be better of to begin with, which starts me off with that at probably one of the most beautiful pubs in the entire world. Not just England, not just in the entire world. The Philharmonic Dining Rooms. So it's going to be stop number 1 of my day today, the Philharmonic Dining Rooms, Liverpool City Centre. I said this was so beautiful, but so busy when we went in before that I just felt I had to come back and do it again and be able to just show you around inside without just loads of bodies around, because it is so amazing. So it's a Nicholson's pub. Nicholson's have got a lot in Birmingham Way, things like that. Never been a bad Nicholson's pub. They always buy beautiful buildings, and they always, they leave them as they should be. Proper pubs run by a proper company. So I can't wait to get inside and show you this one. So yeah, the benefit of being here early is I can actually now show you this amazing building and have a walk around. So let's just get on with it. Come through the grand front door, you're confronted with, I said, one of the most stunning pubs I have ever seen in my entire life. It is just beautiful. The tiling, the whole place is just incredible to look at. It's a good beer lineup, loads of real ales and stuff. And I've gone with that Campfire for my first beer of the day. But this is why, you see now why I had to come back and show you this in all its glory. Not just when it was absolutely packed out. So, the tile flooring, everything about it is just beautiful. So, look how gorgeous the place is. And I will take you and show you something I don't do very often in a minute, because there's quite a special toilet in here. But the stained glass, everything about this is absolutely out of this world. So yeah, you could not move in here when I came in before, and obviously what I wanted to do was show you the ceiling and everything else on. It's mind-blowingly beautiful. You can't really get over how stunning it is as you wander around. So I think this is one of those pubs that I've just got to say to you, you've got to come and see it for yourself. And since I know that I was the first one in and there's no other customers in it, we'll have a wander into the gents' toilets and show you the grade 1 listed urinals. Yes, look at them, grade 1 listed urinals. I mean, can't really say anything else about that, can you? But a wicked place. And the ale choice, plentiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side, and 5 more ales on the other side as well. What an amazing pub. Right, there are actually several other pubs up here outside the Philharmonic Dining Rooms, like Queen of Hope, that I've not done before, that I want to do today. They don't open until 12 or 12:30 for the ones down here, but what also opens at 12 is the big house, the Vines, which was the other reason I wanted to come back and do a video of. So I'm going to walk the 11 minutes down to the Vines, go around there, then we're going to come back here and we're going to do some of the ones up here. So it doesn't make sense walking wise to do them in the order that I'm doing them now, but we're going to the Vines because trust me, you need to see that too. I have got here 2 minutes early and it's all shut up, but they are just unlocking the gates. So this is a beauty. The Vines, or as it's affectionately known around here, the big house. So we got in here again, it was so busy that I couldn't show you around properly, and it really does need a video to show you just how beautiful the place is. It's right opposite the Adelphi Britannia. The Vines, the big house, whatever you want to call it, it's an absolute beauty. So let's get inside and show you around this one. Again, when I say that a pub's incredible, you really need to listen. This place, this side, and this is the bar. on this side. That's got plum, or had plum porter on it. But just look at the ceiling and stuff in here as well. It is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful again. It was such a shame when we came in here. I was so gutted when we came in that I couldn't show you around because of how busy it all was. And I just vowed that I would definitely come back and show you this as soon as humanly possible. So we'll have a wander around the rest of it now. So this is the big back room, which again has its own bar and stuff in it for when it is busy. But the ceiling, I mean that light on the ceiling alone, isn't it? What an absolutely incredible looking pub. I take some beauties, but this is right up there with the best of them. We'll just have a wander around the rest of it. So the stained glass and everything else in here, quite exceptional to look at. You cannot possibly go wrong with a pub that looks like this. So 1907 it says outside. To me it almost feels older than 1907. But honestly, one of the most beautiful pubs I've ever been in. So I'm glad we've got in at opening time today, just to be able to show you how incredible this is as well. Come and see it for yourselves. Liverpool just gets better and better. It really does. Well, I tell you, how incredible. But dead opposite that then, dead opposite is Celtic Corner. I've never done this before. Obviously an Irish pub. Never done it before, so while we're here, we might as well make this stop 3 before we head on back up the top. Number 3 then, Celtic Corner. Can't come in an Irish bar and not have a Guinness, can I? So, drink 3. It's a decent Irish bar, this. Pretty standard stuff on the taps, no hand pulls. But I like it. It's really good size, obviously has a little bit of live music and stuff for the stage and things up there. Can watch the darts. What's not to like? I mean, I don't like the boxing machine, but apart from that, what's not to like? Okay, annoyingly, Liverpool Brewing Company is just here, the other side of this, but it doesn't happen until 1, so short of wasting 45 minutes, I might as well head back up to where I was at the Philharmonic and work my way back down this way. There's plenty here, so it's going to be a good day, I feel. Walking back up this way, there are some quite beautiful sights to see in Liverpool. So yeah, I'm going to go back to the top of the hill up where the Philharmonic is and work my way back down this way to Liverpool Brewing. So a few Irish bars and stuff will be on the way. I think there's one up here called the Rosco Head as well, so I'll probably do that now. Yeah, there's always one. Let's get to the Rosco Head. Right, tucked away that little side street called Roscoe Street, so I haven't walked much further than where I was. There, look, kind of Roscoe Street, and it is tucked here on this little side street. Pub of the Year from Camera, Liverpool and District 2024. Pub of the Year 2024. So the Rosco Head is going to be my 4th stop of the day. I'm looking forward to this one. Heard good things. I can totally see why this won the Camera Pub of the Year award for here, because it has a wealth of good ales and stuff on, including a couple of stouts on over there. A lot smaller, a lot more compact than the others thus far this morning, but an absolutely gorgeous looking little pub this is. So yeah, hidden away, tucked away down that side street. But what a good looking little pub with some wonderful ales and stuff on as well. A great 4th stop of the day. So I'm back up by where the Philharmonic is. We did the White Hart last time we were here, and that was pretty stunning as well in front of us. But there is one hidden around the back of this Arad Street. So we're going to walk down here, and we're going to try and do some new ones rather than revisits. So we're going to walk down here, and you will see in a minute what I meant. It's called the Engine. It's called the Engineer, not the Engine. But yeah, literally tucked on this little backside street, Arad Street. You would never know it was here unless you came. So that'll be next. An absolutely quirky and gorgeous looking little place it is in here. Well impressed. So, some good ales, ciders. Great looking little pub. Yeah, I'm very impressed. Not that there's anybody around yet. Quirky, sweet, brilliant little place. I'm finding great little places. So that's actually joined on to the back of the White Hart and owned by the same people that own the White Hart, but it is its own separate pub. More like a speakeasy dive bar, but I loved it. Thought it was superb. So I'm up here, dead opposite the Philharmonic dining rooms now for the one that I said I definitely wanted to come back and do the Queen of Hope Street. So yeah, dead opposite. So I've not done the Queen of Hope Street before, so this will be stop 6 of the day and the 4th new pub of Liverpool for me. Let's get it done, Queen of Hope Street. I had a feeling I was going to like it in here. It's another belting ale selection, another great, absolutely superb pub. It's rustic, aesthetically it's got it. I absolutely love the place. Really decent choices on amongst the taps and stuff as well. But this is where the beauty lies, isn't it? The ale selection here. I've gone with Beartown, No Ho Ho. Apparently it's not a festive beer. It doesn't taste like a festive beer. It's absolutely wonderful. But again, what a beautiful looking rustic old pub. That's a cabinet and a half, that, isn't it? I absolutely love it. And it is deceptively long, isn't it? But another absolute belter of a place. Liverpool is once again spoiling me, and let's face it, I knew it was going to spoil me anyway, but yeah, I'm finding some that, yeah, we didn't even know about some of these on the first journey, or didn't get time to come to them, and now I'm well pleased that I've bought in here. What a great looking venue this is. Very, very, very nice indeed. Top gaff. Good news is, at least directional wise, it's all downhill from here back to the Vines. So yeah, there's quite a few pubs and bars that I've never tried along this road, so we're going to do each one as we go. Starting with stop 7 of the day. Really easy to show you aesthetically because it's covered in scaffolding, but it's the Flute. greatukpubs.co.uk. Not overly familiar with great UK pubs, I don't think, but it looks a bit Stonegatey to me. So the Flute, stop 7. So this one is it does look like a Stonegate inside. It's a big, spacious sports bar style place. Got a couple of pool tables. There's one ale on, but it's Wainwright's, so they might as well not have an ale on at all, and a generic sort of tap mix. But there's plenty of stuff to choose from amongst the taps. Asahi, neck oil, stuff like that are on. Loads of screens around. It's a nice enough looking pub, but it's very generic, if you sort of see what I mean. So yeah, plenty of stuff to choose from on the taps. But yeah, one ale, it's Wainwright's. Loads of screens, 2 pool tables, and a big, spacious looking area. That's that one. That's stop 7 of the day. Yeah, a bit generic, kind of what I'd expected, to be honest. So no surprises with the Flute. Yeah, I don't understand why you'd have an ale on a Wainwright's, but that's personal preference, isn't it? Straight across the road then. This one's called the Beer Engine. So is it going to be a beer house, or is it going to be something a bit generic again? Nobody shouted this out to me. Nobody has recommended this to me, which makes me wonder if Beer Engine is just a name and it's not really a beer house. But we'll go and find out. It looks more like a sports bar than it does a beer house. So the Flute is there, and a Beer Engine just across the road. As I continue my walks down this. So I wanted to do the Fly next. Google reckons it should be open. Their Facebook reckons they should be open. But I'm not going to be able to do it because it doesn't look very lively to me. So Beer Engine up next. Sadly, it looks like we might not make it into the Fly. Okay, so it is a bit generic on the beer front. Yeah, there isn't much to write home. They don't do halves or pints either. It's all schooners, which I'm not a fan of particularly, doing schooners. So people drink the size of thing they want to drink. Again, they're obviously trying to be something different, but aesthetically it's nice. I like the decor. I like the layout. It's got 3 pool tables. It's got a race car in it. An old-time race car. It's got motorbikes, decor in the window, and things like that. And it is aesthetically a very nice looking gaff. But yeah, it's pretty generic on the beer front. There's Speckled Hen as one of the taps, but I mean I wouldn't drink that on a cask or a keg. But it is plenty of screens around. It's a sports bar, isn't it? It's a generic looking sports bar again, but it is nice looking. Almost like the Flyer trying to tease me, isn't it, by like not being open. So I can't find, Google hasn't theirs open. I can't find any opening hours on Facebook, or nothing saying they're not open today. And now the shutter is halfway up. I've got nothing else here to do, so it's either I mean it's 2:30. Do I wait around? Do I not wait around? It's just, this is the bane of my life, guys. This is where it gets bad, because I can't decide what to do, and I don't want to miss it, but I can't wait around for half an hour. Yeah, no time to wait around, so it's a shame because it does look quite good to Fly, but oh well, we'll have to come and do it on another day. So heading back down that road now towards the Vine. So yeah, well, I'll show you where I am. Doing the other side now of that. A couple of Irish bars in a row for sure. First of which for me is going to be the Dispensary. So that's stop 9 of the day so far. Established 1850. Nice. Love a good old Irish bar. Ooh. Instead of mouthful of drink, sorry. Let me get it for you. I like this a lot in it. It's a really cool looking, and then we've got proper old school looking Irish bar. Old school layout, some proper wood. It's a proper good time old pub feel to it. Five ales on, which is a decent thing. Murphy's as well as Guinness. Not just going with the Guinness for an Irish bar. Nice to see. So gorgeous windows. You can watch the football. Obviously Celtic and Liverpool merch all over the place. Yeah, look at that. That is a proper old school looking vibe, isn't it? So, yeah, not so generic in the slightest. I take that word generic back about saying generic Irish bars. This is nothing generic about this at all. It's just a wicked looking old Irish bar. And I've gone with it's a tiny Rebel pale ale, a tiny Rebel pale. Quite great looking little gaff, the Dispensary is. I'm very, very impressed. Right, I've had it on good authority from one of the followers on Facebook. The best pint of Guinness I will find in Liverpool is just over the road. What do you mean? Just over the road. Danny Max Tavern, yeah, the reputation precedes it then for its Guinness. So I guess I'm going in here to sample the Guinness. It's top 10 of my day so far. Danny Max Tavern. Is it the best Guinness in Liverpool? I'd say it's not a bad shout. It's the best Guinness I've had in Liverpool. It's really good. Great looking pub again as well. So, now we've got on the taps at this end. The Guinness. It's really good. Danny Mac's own Pilsner. What a good looking, another good looking Irish bar. It's Celtic playing Rangers on the telly, so it's everywhere, I would expect, around this area. With a lot of Celtic fans, which I'm fine with. I'd much prefer Celtic to Rangers. I certainly prefer Celtic fans, I think. Yeah, great looking bar again. Very impressed. Much warmer than over the road as well. It's cold over the road. I said I preferred Celtic. All of them in there cheering for Rangers. Whoops. To be fair, it's much of a muchness to me. Celtic or Rangers. I thought they were all Celtic fans in Liverpool. Maybe they're not. Over the road, they were all Celtic fans. In here, they're definitely Rangers. Up the forest. If you like an Irish bar, you won't struggle on this street. So I'm on the way back down to, is it called Celtic Corner or Celtic Corner? I called it Celtic Corner earlier. But judging by the football allegiance, it might be Celtic Corner. I'm on the way back down towards that anyway. And so those two, and the next one's an Irish bar too. So this one is the Liffey, and it's part of the Grand Central. Now, I've worked on a few wrestling shows over the years in Grand Central. So I'm familiar with the building, the upper part of the building and stuff anyway. And it is grand. It's a very nice looking building up in there. But I've never been, I don't even know if the pub was here, this part of the pub anyway, when I was last around. So it's a new one for the pub crawl. It's top 11 of the day, and it's called the Liffey. Yeah, it's a bit basic. It's the most basic tap of the ones. They were Henrik Larsson Lager, so I'm going to go on a limb and say this one's definitely a Celtic one. Yeah, it must be. Something like, yeah, it's pretty generic as far as bars go, this one. But definitely a Celtic one. Big screen for the sport. You're ever going to believe me, but next up, it's an Irish bar. So it's less than 20 yards from where I've come. So that's Grand Central, look. It's very grand inside. Yeah, worked on a few wrestling shows in there over the years. And it's literally just here. It's called the Blarney Stone. So it's top 12 of the day so far. 4th Irish bar in a row. Yeah, 4 Irish bars in a row. Again, I really like this one. It seems to have a bit of personality, a bit of atmosphere about it. Yeah, it's decent gaff. No ales on, but Irish bars don't tend to have ales on. Certainly not ones in this country anyway. But yeah, decent tap mix. And again, you can watch the Rangers and Celtic game. And apart from that, it is a proper, I'd say this is probably a proper little party pub. I would. Good little gaff, nice layout. Good gaff. Right, darkness has landed upon me, but we're not going to miss anything out. Nothing at all, so we're going to go all the way down here as far as Liverpool Brewing, which I think hopefully will be the next after this one, the ones we haven't done, and then we're going to head over towards Duke Street and then Matthew Street to do the rest of stuff that's all pretty close together and get it done, because these are the ones that are going to be pretty generic, I think. It's all Beatles themed over on Matthew Street. We did Cavern Pub and we did the White Star, which was banging, by the way. But we've not done anything else down there, so quantity over quality really today with the latter part of the day. But stop 13 of my day then. As I just said, we're not going to miss anything out on the walk down. It's going to be Ava's Bar. So yeah, looks this is an old bank building. If ever I saw one, this must be an old bank building. So Ava's Bar, stop 13 of the day. It's 4:45 and they are definitely gearing up for a karaoke or something like that. It must be. It's a proper little party venue. There's like, yeah, it's terrible beers on the bar again. Strongbow, Carling, Coors, yeah, you know, John Smith's, my beer lineup of doom. It's so early to be starting a karaoke, isn't it? So yeah, karaoke starting. The beer lineup isn't anything right over, but that is where we are. That's where we're at. It is. You can't fault the commitment to starting an early party. You really can't. All right, and with that, I get back down to the Britannia, the Vines, the Big House, and the Celtic Corner, whatever they're calling it, from earlier. So walking along here, I should get to Liverpool Brewing. Do that, and then we'll start heading that away through the city over to Duke Street. See where we go from there. So it is dead opposite the Vines. Liverpool Brewing Co. Brewery tap, craft and cask ale. I've been well looking forward to this one all day. Funny story, apparently Liverpool Brewing Co. isn't brewing at the moment. Hasn't brewed anything for a while and they don't know if they're going to start brewing again. Which is a real shame, I'd say. I was really looking forward to trying some of their beers. However, there is still a good cask and keg lineup, and 4T's Brewery, based in Warrington, have a plum porter. I mean, I love a plum porter, especially Titanic's one. And that's very good. Yeah, it is essentially all guest beers, both cask and keg. It's a lovely little room, but it's all guest beers, so nothing from Liverpool Brewing themselves at all. Which I'm a little bit sad about. Nice little place though, and yeah, definitely nice to get a decent cask ale in me over the last few. I'm checking at my hotel, and there's one dead close to my hotel that I was like, yeah, this one definitely didn't get done last time and it should have done, because a lot of people said about the Pig and Whistle. So I'm on Chapel Street, I've wandered up to, and the Pig and Whistle will actually be my 15th stop of the day so far. So it's just literally set here on its own, on a road, on a side street from the church. Some beautiful buildings around. But yeah, Pig and Whistle then. Stop 15 of my day so far. Looking forward to this. I'll see little finds. So, sometimes the backstreet pubs are the ones that impress me the most. Titanic plum porters on here. I love a Titanic beer and I love plum porter from them. Three good ales and stuff on. Little stage with some live music and stuff. And it is a nice looking little gaff. So yeah, sometimes the backstreet pubs are the best ones to find. They really are. I love it. While we're in, I need to show you one more thing. So this t-shirt, right? I read it and I've asked the landlord. The landlord's such a lovely chap. I've asked him what did this used to be a brothel? Their t-shirt says Pig and Whistle, not a brothel since 1875, but it was previously a brothel. And I love these stories. I absolutely love them. This is the landlord. He's a lovely chap. Honestly, yeah. I love a bit of history. I love those stories. So yeah, formerly a brothel. So my hotel is Tune and is a mere 2-minute walk from the Pig and Whistle. In an area again that I have never once been to in my life and explored. So I did spot, as I was coming to check in, a rum bar. I mean, it would be remiss of me, wouldn't it, not to visit a rum bar that's dead opposite my hotel. So stop 15 of my day will be the Black Barrel Rum Bar, which is, yeah, literally a stone's throw from my window is actually one of them up there as well. Yeah. A rum bar, stop 15, Black Barrel. Now when I go into a craft beer bar, I trust the people working in the craft beer bar, that they are going to serve me something that I will like, and that is well worth asking for. Knowledge is power, isn't it? So, coming to a rum bar, it would be remiss of me again, wouldn't it, not to say to the bartender, pick me a rum. Mbumbu is the name of the rum I've got, with Diet Coke. Top notch. And it is a pretty cool looking little rum bar. Great little selection of stuff they've got on. So yeah, Mbumbu. Have you ever heard of it? And Diet Coke. And I'm very happy. Spiffing. Great little place. And yeah, literally just opposite my hotel. For a rum bar called the Black Barrel. So what looks like a micro pub to me. J. McGuffey and Co. I mean, Irish micro pub. But I mean, it's definitely a pub, isn't it? So we're gonna have to go in there. So the rum bar was actually stop 16 of the day. So J. McGuffey and Co. will be stop number 17. bring it on. It's more of a cocktail bar than a micro pub, but the staff making the cocktails, hang on, they know exactly what they're doing. Nice enough little gap. It's really busy. First place I've been in today so far, there's actually been a really packed. I mean, it's only small anyway, but it's packed out. As you can see with the cocktails, he knows his stuff, knows what they're doing. So it looks like nice enough little gap. Yeah, those cocktails look good. Wander down from where I am. So literally my hotel is on the same strip as the Ivy. Yeah, the Ivy. Well, that means at least the Liverpool version anyway of the Ivy. Unlike the one that I come from, but buildings are grand, aren't they? It's a great looking street. But wander down from where I've just come from then, and wander down Cook Street. Hang a left. Go down Cook Street, and I will see you down the end of this in a minute. Right, so I managed to walk the wrong way for Duke Street earlier, so we didn't make it to Duke Street, so there's still someone there today. But I did say we were coming to Matthew Street. Holly's not really interested in doing Matthew Street. It's going to be very generic. I think everything's Beatles themed. I mean, I'm alright. I love the Beatles. So we're going to go down the famous Matthew Street. So we've done the Cavern Club already, so we're not going to do the Cavern Club today. But there's the Cavern Pub, and there's several other Beatles themed places. Now, if you've never been to Matthew Street, this is what it looks like. So you wander down here. As you can see, Sgt Peppers. There's one called the Cavern Pub. There's the Beatles, John Lennon statue, obviously, my mate that I've had a photo with before. So Sgt Peppers, Cavern Pub, Wall of Fame. It is literally, there's one called Rubber Soul there. It is literally a street of Beatles fascination, and I love it. So you know what, let's crack on and try and do Matthew Street. So I'm just going to start at this end. So Wall of Fame will be the first one for me to do along this street from here then. It's stop 17 or 18. Getting there, aren't we? Let me mate in the background then. You would expect to find most of the way down this street, bit of live music going on, and he's good as well. It's good. What's the bars up in here? Very, very Beatle themed all the way around, as you would expect. He's very good. Tom, playing the guitar now, he's really good. He was like, are you that guy? Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah. Whew, I decided that would be a good time to have my first gold tequila of the day. Is there ever a good time to have a gold tequila? I mean, there probably is, but I'm not sure that was it. But right next door is the Cavern Pub. I've never been. I've been to the Cavern Club hundreds of times. So we did the Cavern Club on tour 1 of Liverpool. It's night 2's video. We started it. We got there for the first bit, so you can see it on night 2's video. I've never been in the Cavern Pub, which literally is right next door to Wall of Fame. That deserves, honestly, that deserves to be busier. Tom playing the guitar in here is absolutely superb. That deserves to be busier. So the Cavern Pub is my next stop of the day. So it's not laid out quite like the Cavern Club is, but it's on a similar aesthetic, similar type vibe they're going for, definitely. Obviously the Cavern Club, they must be the same guys that own both, so little stage. This one is free to get in, whereas the Cavern Club now will charge you £10 on entry to get in. But beer lineup is very similar into the Cavern Club, so I've gone with this Love Lane Pale Ale. But plenty of, as you can see, like Beatles and memorabilia and stuff up on the walls, which are pretty cool, aren't they? It's a good little gaff. Yeah, so slightly different aesthetic, slightly different vibe to the Cavern Club, but well worth a visit. I told you it was a Beatles theme, didn't I? It's come straight out of the Cavern Pub, which, as you can see, is right there, right in front of me. Sgt Peppers. Honestly, it's one of my favourite albums. Sgt Peppers, Lonely Hearts Club Band. One of my favourite albums, probably my favourite Beatles album. So, more than happy to get in there, where there's also a bit of live music going on. So I think there will be all the way down the street. So Sgt Peppers up next. Ready for some more Beatles? I ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. Yeah, I know. Good size gaff. Again, yeah, no ales, but I don't think I'm going to find an ale down this street. It's very overpriced, this street as well. Like, the prices are definitely inflated. Right, so right next door to Sgt Peppers is the Cavern Club, which we've done. If you want to see a tour of the Cavern Club, go down my YouTube channel, search Liverpool Night 2. We literally got there opening time so we could take you around when there was no one in there. Because I honestly found that was the best time again to show you what it really looked like, aside from that. But Turtle Bay, it's a shame, we're not going to do Turtle Bay. We're going to carry on walking, so we're going to do, next up will be Eric's. live music venue. Actually, a few people have said to me, Eric's is really good. So Eric's is my 21st stop of the day so far. So a live music venue. It's really good in here actually. And they've got Orange Reef! So I paid £5.90 for that Orange Reef. £5.90 for that Orange Reef. This street is touristy. It's party. It is. And there's nothing wrong with it. I like it. But the prices for Liverpool like ramped up for this street. So this is where all the stag do's and things like that come, isn't it? Because they don't know any better and they come here. But honestly, watch my other Liverpool videos. Go to some of the ones like that are probably better beer houses, and well, certainly better beer houses, and a lot more about them. Because this street, yeah, it's touristy, it's fun, always some live music going on. £5.90 for an Orange Reef, and that's not the first overinflated price on this street that I've seen. So yeah, Matthew Street, it's just touristy, and I don't hate it, but there are better parts of Liverpool than on here. But anyway, I digress. Let's get on with the night. Eric's by the Cilla Black statue. King John up next. 22. Stop 22 of the day. King John. Scratch that because King John has got the doors locked. Oh, it must be part of Rubber Soul. So right next door to King John, Rubber Soul. So I don't know if it's all one, maybe yeah, them doors are locked. So King John we can't do. Rubber Soul we're into. No live music in this one. Just stereo phone. Plenty of screens to watch the darts. It's generic. Is what it is. And again, another £5.90 for another Orange Reef. Yeah, I don't understand where they get those prices from. Screens galore. Big old gaff. But yeah, generic taps. And not much else to shout about. Honestly, I'm a little bored on this street already. It's so generic. It's so touristy, it's so generic, it's so overpriced. We need to encourage people to go and see the good parts of Liverpool and stop flooding this street. Right, I'm almost at the end, sort of, Math Street. Next up is the Grapes, which is very lit up and quite beautiful looking, to be fair. So I think it's not 23. I think it's 23 in a day. Karaoke going on here. Honestly, I actually quite like it. It's not as overpriced as the others as well. It feels actually a little less touristy, a little more vibing. No, I quite like it. Aesthetically, it's nice as well. No ale's on, of course, but beer shorts ain't great. Can't knock the rest of it. But aesthetically, it's actually a pretty decent looking little gaff, to be fair. Yeah, a bit of karaoke going already. Can't knock a bit of karaoke ever. Yeah, a bit of choices aren't all that, but karaoke going, full swing. Straight out the front door of that one. And dead opposite, Flanagan's Apple. Now I'm going to go out on a limb and say this Beatles theme as well, because Apple Records was the label that the Beatles were on, as far as I'm aware. So I'm pretty sure that's probably got a Beatles connotation to it as well. That's top 24 of the day so far. This one's definitely got the best beer lineup of stuff down this road so far. No cask again, but at least there are some stuff that I can equate to and don't mind drinking. Which obviously includes, yeah, Cut Off and Brewdog, Hazy Jane and Punk IPA. They're called Cavern Pub. So I know they're not craft anymore, but they're not bad shouts, to be fair. It's a decent looking gaff as well, this. So I can watch the darts as well, which just makes me happy. But yeah, some good choices on there. It's not a bad gaff at all, this. I'll just settle down and watch the darts. I have to come downstairs to the toilets. I've actually got quite a cool little basement bar going on with a good little stage vibe. Yeah, but that's quite cool with a bit of live music playing. Right, do you remember the landlord from the Pig and Whistle that I showed you earlier? He told me, basically, the Lisbon. While I was up here, I need to visit Lisbon. So it's a LGBTQ friendly basement bar. But he said it's really good and it's well worth coming to check out. So slightly up off Matthew Street. I will turn around and go back and do the other ones that I've not done so far. But the Lisbon is going to be my 25th stop of the night, I think. Yeah, I can already see it. So it's down there. I'm assuming down those stairs. Downstairs on there. But yeah, he categorically told me this one was well worth checking out. And you know what? I believe him. So So Lisbon up next. Oh, I totally get what you meant. It's beautiful in here, look. I like it. I'd love to say that I promise never to do that again, but I can't promise that. Sorry. Right, it's just outside of the Lisbon then. Walk straight over the road. And the next one. Because I haven't done enough Irish bars today, have I? I feel. I don't think I've visited enough Irish bars. This is Molly Malone's. Just there. Molly Malone's Irish bar. I think it's my 5th or 6th Irish bar of the day. So we'll get in with that. I actually like it, man. Yeah, you can watch the dance, pool table, bit of live music going at the back. Fun place, this. Decent enough. Decent enough, let him go. He's really good as well. Honestly, this is actually one of the best Irish bars I've been in today. He's great. Should we just keep the Irish thing going? I liked it, but yeah, there's another one that I walked past earlier. Hi Dan. It's another Irish bar on the edge, on the corner now of Matthew Street. It's McCooley's. So we might as well do McCooley's, mightn't we? That'll be, I think 27. I think 27. Still McCooley's. Yeah, again, another decent Irish bar. A little downstairs space with loads of pool tables on. Magnus on a bar. Not seen that in an Irish bar yet today, and it probably should be. A pretty decent aesthetic going on. Loads of screens all over the shop. Yeah, Magnus. I mean, that should be on in every Irish bar ever, shouldn't it, really? So that's what I'm going with. But, yeah, decent looking gaff. Liverpool never sleeps. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe Liverpool never sleeps. Some places are shut and then new places open, and it just goes and goes and goes, doesn't it? So, right, sports bar here called Legends. So I might as well go and try that, might we? So it's literally just here on the corner here. Legend Sports Bar. Well, it'd be silly not to do it while I'm stood right here, isn't it? So that's I think it's 28. I think it's 28. Legend Sports Bar. For a sports bar, pretty cool. Again, bit of live music on. He's really good as well. Just finished Google Doll's Iris, one of my go-to karaoke songs, and he was pretty good at it. You know, I mean, I could probably do it just as well, but he was pretty good. He can also play the guitar, which I can't do. Decent looking little gaff, and he's very good. It's obviously closed now, but in this part of Liverpool, one of the best pubs in this area is the White Star. Literally just round the corner from next door to Legends, but you have to come. If you come down this part of Liverpool, you have to come and go in the White Star. It is mega. Check out Liverpool Night 2 on my YouTube channel stuff already. You'll find the White Star and a tour of that. But that's 28 done so far. I want now to try and hit, I don't know, 30, maybe 31. Scruffy Murphy's Irish American bar. Maybe. There's the spoons here, look. There's the spoons. Don't have spoons all day, have I? So, that open? You know what? Let's go to the Welkin and spoons. Let's go to the spoons. The carpet photo, if it's open. It's 29. It's spoons. Carpet's a bit. It's like got Chinese symbols on it. If you look really, really closely, it does look like it's got Chinese symbols on it. Chinese. I mean, it's not the biggest spoons. It's not the smallest spoons. It's just the spoons. It's all right. It was still open though, so you know that's a bonus. That walking in the wrong direction away from my hotel. That's pretty much it for tonight. Pub-wise, that I can do. 29's not a bad innings. Yeah, it's not my favourite street in Liverpool. I have done some belting pubs today. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Middlewich tomorrow, so let me get back to my hotel. Chill out. I'm gonna find some food first, but 29 and out. So love you, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.